Hey, this is JF from Cataclysm, and we're super excited to come play Mexico Metal Fest on October 12th. And it's going to be a blast. All the guys are ready, and we're ready. So we're gonna have a really intense show for you guys.
Well, hi, my name is Soy la Gótica, which means I'm the goth girl in Spanish.
All right.
And I'm here on behalf of Monterrey Rock. And let's talk about a little bit about your performance in the Mexico Metal Fest. Are you excited? What are your expectations? How do you feel about it?
Well, we're super excited. Well, in the first place, because it's Mexico and we love playing there, and the fans are always insane. And we're excited because it's a big festival, and we like those sort of settings and things. And there's so many people that show us like some really good amount of love and energy. And I mean, we're super excited to play for Mexican fans. And then the second reason is last time we saw each other as a band was in France, and we played the Hellfest, and we haven't seen each other since. So now the Mexico Metal Fest is the next place we're gonna all meet, and we're already excited to have some drinks together. With our bass players, like send us some text like a Michelada in Mexico soon. Like yes. So we're
You
all ready to meet up, and we're gonna deliver a really extreme and intense performance for sure.
you mentioned about the fans. You feel like in Mexico there's a different energy from like different from around the world.
Well, I do feel that in Mexico, people have heavy metal like it's in their blood. It's tattooed on their art. Like it's very special to them, and I connect with that. Like us as a band, like it's pretty much our way of life to live the heavy metal way. So I think when you go to places like Mexico and the fans are so insane and they love it so deeply, it just the energies are there, and we relate to that a lot.
Well, that's going to be amazing to hear for your Mexican fans because they're very excited to have you here. And um, I want to talk about a little bit about your new music video. That's not so new, but the Goliath music video.
Like,
Um, I want to know the inspiration behind that because in my content, we always love to know where it came from. Like, what were your inspirations on music? Like,
okay.
to make it.
Well, when we wrote this album, it was we were still kind of out of the pandemic, and we as a band we asked ourselves a lot of questions, and the the lyrics behind Goliath is really simple. It's the small guy against the big machine out there, and it's what we wanted to represent with the song. And I think we wanted to say that to share a message that if all of us stand tall together against whatever that is out there that's trying to bring everybody down, I think they don't stand a chance, because all of us as people, they want to divide people, but if we stay win this fight in the long run, and that's what the message is behind the Goliath album and song. And the video, we shot it in Canada last year. It was a festival that we played in Quebec somewhere, and we were excited to film there because there was a lot of fans and everyone was into it, and it was a super nice venue. And the video producer was like, "Oh, let's film there," and they came with their camera, and they didn't really let us know that they were there. They were just kind of doing their thing, and
Yeah.
then they sent in the video afterwards, and we're like, "Oh man, this is perfect. It looks great, and we're happy to release it like that."
That's amazing. A lot of people talks about like the energy of the video, and now that you say it's improvised, well, that's how we know it's genuine. And well, I want to know about your inspirations, like growing up. What were your bands that inspired your music?
I mean, I can for sure say that I play guitar today because of Iron Maiden, and
Okay.
I grew up on that stuff. I must have been like 8 years old. I went to the record shop, and I was looking at different albums, but I saw the Maiden covers and I was like, what is this? And I saw Member of the Beast and all that, the vinyls back then. So I actually bought two of those and I brought them home, and that's where it all started. I became a fan instantly, and I asked my parents, like, you have to buy me a guitar. I need to play music. This is great. And next thing we know, a few years later, I started a band in high school and we got a record deal, and then all of that started from there. And since then, I've been a musician for the past 35 years, and we still loving it, and I'm still very thankful of my life choices and the way everything happened, because I don't regret anything, and I still cannot believe that I stand here at nearly 50 years old and I'm still like traveling the world and playing music and having fun doing it with some of my best friends. So it's an awesome thing.
That's amazing. And you feel like Maiden still inspires your music today?
I mean, like if I listen to their last stuff, I'm inspired by the fact that at the age they're at and they're still doing stuff like that. That's impresses me. I mean, the drummer is like 72 years old, and the guys are like in their 60s, and they're out there like playing some pretty intense stuff. I know, because I feel it when I play some of the songs we do, and I know that their stuff is not that easy to play, and they're still doing it because it needs a certain cardio to be able to pull some of this stuff,
Yeah.
and they're doing it, and it's awesome to see. I find it beautiful. I mean, in a way, like some of their music maybe may not touch me as much as it did when I was younger, but it still remained in my heart as like a killer band.
And how do you feel now that you and your music influences other people the way they did to you?
Thing for me, I love that I can give that gift back to somebody else, and in some ways pass the torch probably to some other young kid that's gonna start a band and create something new, a new revolution in metal, and that's gonna be the next generation. And I find it awesome. It's the same thing with my little recording studio here, that I love working with newer bands, and I can teach them what I know and pass on some of the stuff that I learned. And I think it's the greatest gift to be able to do that.
And that's some of like it is because of you. And that's amazing that you have a studio and help other people. So I want to know if you have any band that you could recommend us, like a new band, a new project that you love.
I mean, I just recently, I mean, a couple of weeks ago, I worked on a single from a band from Mexico. They're called Black Trip, and they're fairly new, I believe, and the song is pretty good, all in Mexican language. I think it's called No Rotoro or something like that.
Okay.
Uh, Really a really cool single, and the guy loved working with me, so he already told me like, I want to do the next single and album with you. So I'm waiting now. The next few months, I'll hear from them again and work again with them. But they're really cool band.
Well, we'll give them a listen and tag them down below. Thank you so much. That will be all from me, and have a nice day.
Thank you, thank you.